Okay, welcome back everybody to this interview about Tube Rank Jeet 3.0. Here with me is Cyril Jeet Gupta. He is a close friend of mine, close partner, and obviously we have done a lot of business before. But this one product, Cyril, correct me if I'm wrong. This is your first product?
It's actually my second, Tom. This was my second product that I launched ever. Not quite the first, but the second one. Yeah, it's first in the sense that this is the first product that I actually gave my name to, because before that, the product that I did, it was marketed exclusively by another marketer, and I was just in the backgrounds. But I still, even that first product that I did, I still sell it and maintain it. But this is my first product that I actually put out in the market and marketed it with my name. So in that sense, yes.
And it was a success, right?
Oh yes, it was quite a big success.
And this started your entire journey. You have released many great softwares since then. Now, for people who don't know what Tube Rank Jeet is and what it does basically, so the whole point of the software is to get you high rankings for long term on YouTube. The benefits to that is that obviously two main benefits. One is traffic. Once you are in the top of the search results on YouTube or Google, but in this case YouTube, you're obviously gonna get a lot of traffic. But the second benefit is that you don't actually, unlike Facebook ads, when you have people engaging on Facebook and then you go ahead and you send them a message, show them an ad, and you want to grab them for whatever they are doing to get to your offer, to your landing page. Here, people are searching for you, searching for a specific keyword, for a search term. They're searching for solutions, for entertainment, for branding, for help, to solve their problems. And you can be right there in front of them just like that. So this is what Tube Rank Jeet 3.0 does. Cyril, welcome back to this to the show, and let's get started. Tell me about it.
Thanks, Tom. It's a pleasure to be here always. And as you said correctly, Tube Rank Jeet is all about organic marketing. Now, I'm gonna talk about Facebook and YouTube and compare these two platforms a bit. You have actually pointed out a very important thing, that if you are advertising on Facebook, you're trying to target through all that profiling Facebook is doing and all that data Facebook has about the person. But what if that person is not in the mood to buy right now? Maybe that person is just looking to chat and maybe catch up with his family, or maybe just look at Facebook and waste his time, and he may not even respond to your ad, even if your targeting is quite on target. Now with YouTube, what happens is, as you said, people are looking for stuff. So if somebody is looking for list building, or if somebody is looking for marketing, or if somebody is looking for, let's say, toys, or whatever niche you are in, they're actually in the mood to get information about that particular thing right then. And if you show them an ad, or if you show them the content that you produced immediately at that time, the conversions can be quite a bit higher. Now the second thing I want to point out is, it's a behavioral thing. When people are on Facebook, what they're doing is they're scrolling. So the attention span that people have on a single object is like fraction of a second. It's just post after post after post. People are just scrolling. So there's a very low chance that even if your ad is on target, you're gonna get that click. So that's why Facebook marketing is becoming more and more competitive. And as people are getting used to ads in the news stream, it's a problem for Facebook too. That people are getting used to ads in the news feed, and people just tend to scroll now more than earlier. So the click-through rates and everything are going down. What happens in YouTube instead, people look for stuff, they find your video or any video, and they actually watch it. They spend at least 3 seconds. Now that's the lowest spend time that on Facebook, on YouTube. 3 seconds is what people watch minimum, and that's actually more than what people spend, what people do on Facebook, looking at a single thing. So on YouTube, you've got several opportunities. First, you're gonna get the very targeted organic traffic. You don't have to pay for it, because on Facebook there's absolutely a very little chance of gaining a lot of traction with unpaid stuff. And thirdly, marketers are simply not doing enough marketing on YouTube. Now YouTube is, of course, the third biggest internet website after Google, and searches after Google, and people are spending crazy amounts of time watching videos. So if you think about how much time people are spending on YouTube versus Facebook, it's actually more. Even though Facebook has more more people signed up, people are not spending as much time on Facebook watching specific things than they are on YouTube, because the way the content works on YouTube is very different from the way it works on Facebook. And on Google, people don't spend more than 2 minutes. They just click on whatever info they need and they go to the page. So YouTube is a huge opportunity for advertisers. And so far what people are doing is, they're trying to produce content, and they're actually quite frustrated because they don't know exactly how to get ranked. They've been trying to apply the same old SEO tricks, trying to just put in some keywords without any clue about how you're gonna come to the top, or how exactly YouTube works. And they get frustrated because that doesn't work so well, and you don't get organic rankings on YouTube, and it really makes your investment go not. This creates the kind of environment in which people have just given up on YouTube quite a lot. So this product that I'm launching right now is the third version of Tube Rank Jeet. And Tube Rank Jeet is not just my first product that I marketed myself. It is to date my best selling product. So that I've done a lot of products, Tom, and many of those products have sold in crazy quantities. People actually like my stuff. But this product is my best product ever in terms of sales. So that's crazy, because it's got more users than all my other products. So I really, really love this product. It's close to my heart. I launched it the first time in 2014. And since then, I've been maintaining it very religiously. Whenever the YouTube API changes, and it changes quite often, we update it. Whenever something happens, we update it. Whenever some new opportunity comes in, we just make the software work with whatever changes have been made. And if we can improve it in some way, we will do that. So all of that has gone through into the software, and it's become quite a powerful thing. And I'm going to show you, maybe if we have some time, I will show you something very interesting. I put up the news that I'm going to, release Tube Rank Jeet some days ago. I told my, my buyers of Tube Rank Jeet 2 about it, and Tube Rank Jeet 1 about it. And I told them that it's going to go live on 13th. And I got some pretty interesting responses that I want to show you later on in the interview. But this is what Tube Rank Jeet does in a very, very brief nutshell.
Awesome. Okay. So that's what it does in the benefit. Now, before I get to the actual features, wanted to touch something with you. I know really well that when you launch products, when you release products, you are one of those vendors who actually support those products. Not in terms of just of customer support. We discussed before the interview on how you want to improve your customer support to crazy levels to become the top in the industry. But even not that, I'm talking about how you keep updating your softwares even after the customer finished paying, finished using, whatever. You keep updating, you keep adding things, you keep making it fresh, compliant, whatever is needed. You are there even after the sale is made, and that is very important. So good job on that.
That's true. I do not know many products which have gone into the third version and which have been maintained over 3 or 4 years, like I have done with my products. Over here, my first product ever was Traffic Jeet, and I have not released the second version of it ever. But even then, I have maintained it right from 2013 till today. You can buy Traffic Jeet from my website. You can use it, and it will run. All the software will run. So I have been doing this because I think of IM as not just a grab opportunity. I think of it as a growth opportunity. So I know that if I put out products that are consistent, I put out products that work, and continue working for a long time, people are going to have that confidence, and they're going to buy my product again, because they know that Cyril is going to make a honest effort to make sure that the products are working. Now, there are challenges, at times when, for example, because we are in a very dynamic market, YouTube changes all the time, Google changes all the time, they change the rules all the time, even Facebook does it all the time. So there are sometimes challenges where you can't exactly solve the problem immediately, but then, what we do is we keep working on that till we solve the problem, or till we find a way around, or till we find a way to replace that feature and put it in, there. So we have done that very consistently. And all my products, and I'm proud to say I have released more than 25 products, 20 of them which were product of the day on JVSU. So even every one of these products, all the 25 products to date are working, have been maintained. So that's something I can say that very few people can boast of, and I'm really proud of it. And as you said, I want to do this better. I want to do this better. So just before we were talking about this, what I've done now is I am now going to provide all my buyers, all my prospects, 24 hours live chat support across all my websites. So that's the kind of commitment I have to this market, to my products, and to my customers. I want them to really feel confident. When they buy from me, they're buying something that's quality, and they're buying something that that's gonna be maintained. Because what happens often, I test a product in a very close environment with, let's say, 50 beta testers or 20 beta testers, and we've done a lot of tests. But when this product goes to the field and we have suddenly 2,000 users using it, there are unique situations. There are times, when one some maybe a small chunk of people, maybe 150 people, maybe 50 people are facing some sort of problem because either the unique configuration of the systems, or maybe the network or something is going wrong. Now, if we don't solve that problem for them, it's a very unhappy situation. But with me, it's like this: if somebody has a problem, no matter if there's just one guy, we will do an honest attempt to solve the problem for them. And we're going to do this because we know that there are going to be other buyers like him, and we want to make sure that we solve the problem for everyone else too. And for that end, what I've been doing is I've been working with people on Skype. So when we have an escalation process, so when somebody, when my team runs into a problem that they cannot solve, they will escalate us to a Skype level. We'll do a Skype call with the him on video, and we'll try to solve right then the problem, or we'll come back to him with the solution on code. So all these processes we are trying to build, trying to improve, because I want to run this organization as a very professional software development company, not just as an product launch business where I launch and I go out. So this is what I'm trying to do different and better.
And yeah, you should be proud of doing that. Now, can you please tell me about how software actually works? What are the functions, the features that make that result happen of the top rankings, easy rankings? Now, it's important to say, guys, here, maybe Cyril will want to say that, I don't know, but I want to say that neither Cyril or anyone who releases a product like this can guarantee the results. Yes, we can guarantee advantage. Yes, they can guarantee that they are using it to get an advantage and to get better rankings and their results, and that students are happy, I mean users. But no one can guarantee results. If you guys go ahead, plug into the software and you don't see rankings the next day, first page rankings for the keyword how to lose weight on the next day, then please don't go ahead and request a refund or anything. It's very important to know that this is legit software that's actually designed to go ahead and give you a boost, give you an advantage, but not necessarily go ahead and change. It's not magic, right? Would you agree, Cyril?
Absolutely, Tom. There's no magic pill. I've been, I've been in so many interviews, and I've been asked similar questions so many times, and I always tell people, there's no magic pill. You got to build your career. You got to work on your skills. You want to work on your knowledge, and you got to work on your niche. That's how you grow. That's how I grew. That's how everybody I know who's successful, has grown. They haven't just pressed a button and it's solved the problem. It doesn't work that way. So I'm glad you actually, make the effort of telling people this, because it's something that, if they can adapt to this, if they can understand this, they will be less disappointed and they'll be able to chase long-term goals and a better career over a longer term. So that's a very good advice to people. But I'm going to show you some results that my people have been getting, that my buyers have been getting. And this is something that I'm really proud of, because Tube Rank Jeet, as I said, it's my second product ever and the first product that I marketed by my name. So I'm going to share my screen and show you, because what I did, when I was launching this product, I actually mailed some of my people and told them that I'm going to come up with the new version of Tube Rank Jeet, and I led them to a page where they could actually register and make sure that I mail them when the software goes live. And that we have a little box which asks people, how has it benefited you? But more than surprised, I was surprised to see so many of my buyers coming in and talking about the older versions. So this this is Joseph, and he says, using Tube Rank Jeet has taken my videos all over Google, YouTube, and brought me many commissions. And Justin says, Tube Rank Jeet is something I need. Okay, this is maybe this is a different buyer. He hasn't bought it yet. Deependra says, Tube Rank Jeet has taken my videos to the top. And Rod says, I've been using Tube Rank Jeet for the past year, and it's become the GPS of all my videos. And Tony says, okay, I'm not going to read such a long message. Thorsten says, Tube Rank Jeet is a wonderful. Tube Rank Jeet 2 is a wonderful product, and let my videos rank on Google. Boris says, I am a customer from Tube Rank Jeet 1. It was the first YouTube software that I had bought, and he's in Hungary, so he was wondering if it will work with his language, but it worked, and he bought Tube Rank Jeet 2, and he's gonna buy a lot of my own products, and of course Tube Rank Jeet 3. And Vakar says Tube Rank Jeet 2 has, brought him, it's basically a similar thing to what the other guys says. Hassan says Tube Rank Jeet has taught me a lot about video SEO. Blanca says, I have got number 2 and I will get number 3 too. So all of this is very encouraging, to know that my software has actually made real life, real difference in people's lives, and it has helped people rank better. So this is very encouraging, and this is the kind of feedback that I want to target with my business, with all my products, with whatever niche, whatever purpose they solve, whatever problem they solve, and this is what I want to keep doing and make it better. The next thing I want to show you is something that is my own. It's a YouTube channel, and I run this YouTube channel. This was one of the first YouTube channels that I started, and this is 2 Minute English. And in this channel, what we do is we produce videos to help people learn better English online. So I've got a number of videos on this. If you look at the videos, I got over 300, I think, lots of good videos. And I'm proud to report that now I have over 13 million views and over 110K subscribers. So some days ago, YouTube has a silver play button and a gold play button. So some days ago, I received a trophy from YouTube on its own. It's called a silver play button, and people get it when they cross the 100K subscriber limit. So 2 Minute English is one of those channels which has crossed it, and there are actually not many channels who have done this sort of thing before. Who have there are not so many channels around in the world who are beyond 100K subscribers. So this is a pretty good landmark for us, and I'm very happy to report that every single one of these 350 plus videos that I have on 2 Minute English was optimized by Tube Rank Jeet. So this is, I have field tested it myself. I have got success with it myself, and my users have got success. So I think, there's nothing better than as a vendor, as a product producer, I have nothing better to, feel about the product, or, but this is something that makes me really happy and makes me really upbeat about Tube Rank Jeet 3, because I know it's going to add similar value to a lot of people. So this is the thing. This is what people have been doing with it. Do you want to watch a video in which I demonstrated, in which I show off the functions?
No, it's okay. I just want you to, go ahead and tell me about the functions. Tell me in a chop up, in a little bit.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, it's going to be easier to maybe just run it and show. So I'm going to run it. I'm going to do a very, very short demo in which I actually tell you about functions.
Okay, if that's easier for you, cool. That's true. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm in my code base, I do a lot of programming, so I was just testing it, so it's in my code base. So basically what happens is, when you begin, I've tried to keep Tube Rank Jeet as simple as possible. I don't want to complicate stuff for people. And when I built Tube Rank Jeet, my first mission was to make it easy, so easy that somebody who's not really a YouTuber, not really an SEO guy, they should be able to use it, and they should be able to rank with it. So I've kept the interface quite simple. You begin with just one keyword. So it can be, maybe let's say DIY doors. Make your own door, and then you can actually select the number of videos that you want to analyze. Because what Tube Rank Jeet does in the core is it actually takes the top ranking videos for any niche, it analyzes them, and then it tells you what they're doing, adapt their intelligence, and passes it on to you. So we can select the number of videos we want to analyze. The more, the better. This is a test. I don't want to wait too long for it to complete its analysis. So I'm just going to go with 10. Click go, and it's going to get the data. So that might take some seconds, or 10-20 seconds, depending on the bandwidth you have and so many other things. So here we've got the top videos. You can see the stats for each video, and you can see the average stats for the entire niche. And then you can see the audience sentiment. So the audience sentiment is very important because it tells you whether a niche is actually something positive or not. So if you're trying a niche which people are not responding at all, or if the overall response is negative, you don't want to go into that niche, because even if you got views, you're not going to get paid because people are not going to be engaged. So DIY doors, it's something quite engaging. People are loving this. People are loving the videos in general. So you should definitely target it because it's got the money that you might want to earn. And here you can see the ranking bar. So this is something very interesting and very unique. What Tube Rank Jeet does is it tells you what are your prospects of ranking for that keyword. So if you want to rank, let's say, you can build up your targeting based on that. So if you want to rank, let's say, for the first term or for the first spot for this keyword, it's going to be utterly difficult. 100% difficulty means that unless you've got a very proven channel, unless you've got an amazing video, there are pretty low chances of you getting the first spot. So this is the way I actually help people get sense of what they can achieve with their videos. But ranking for the 10th spot is quite easy because the stats on that are low. The video is not so amazingly engaging or popular, so you can target this 10th spot, and that's still something because it's going to get you the traffic. So Tube Rank Jeet can actually help you identify what you can do with your own video, what kind of results you can expect, and where you should target, where you should just skip and move on to something different. This is the first part. This is to give you a sense of the market. You can go through the entire thing. You can click on any button, any screenshot, any grab and see the video in your browser. Then when you're done, you go into analysis, and here you got some more interesting stuff. Click on any video. You can see the stats for it. You can grab the description. You can bring it over to your own description, and you can just repurpose it, rewrite it, whatever you want, and you will have a new description. Because what happens is people struggle with things like this. People struggle with writing. So why not take it from the top level videos, maybe 2-3, analyze 2-3, take the description from there, just rewrite it according to your own needs, and you have a very solid description which covers the major points and which gives the people exactly what they're looking for. So this is one hack which saves you a lot of time and gets you the right info. Then what I bring you, and this is very important, is the tags that these videos are using. Now this is a very important hack. Now if anybody has tried to rank videos on YouTube, they have seen something called the related videos sidebar on YouTube, which appears next to every video. You know how that's calculated? That's calculated on the basis of tags. What YouTube does is it tries to find similar videos through tags and through the title. So if you are using quite pretty much the same tags as another video which is popular, you're going to be on that video sidebar, which will get you a lot of traffic, a lot of organic traffic. Even if people are not even finding your videos on the top, they're finding someone else, but you're on the sidebar and you get traffic. And I use that trick a lot, and you can do that very easily with Tube Rank Jeet. Just click on the tags that you want to target, and they will be added to your selected tags list. You can similarly do this for as many videos as you want. Grab descriptions, grab the title, look at the video if you want, and grab the tags that you want to work with. And once you're done, you will have your own title, descriptions, and tags. So we'll just put in. And there's this button over here which says Get My Score. Click on it, and Tube Rank Jeet tells you exactly what level of optimization you've achieved. So in this case, I did very little optimization. So it's only 24%, and it tells me specifically what I need to fix. So it gives you step by step what you need to do. So it's like, please add the keyword in the title. So if you're targeting a particular keyword, put that in the title. So when I put that, let's say DIY doors, whatever my keyword was, Get My Score, and the score improves, and it gives you further advice based on what you've achieved so far. And your target is to go beyond 90%. If you are beyond 90%, you can say with a reasonable degree that your video is quite optimized. So this is also something that has been updated because the algorithm has been updated to levels of 2017, what YouTube expects you to do in 2017. If you scroll down, I'm going to show you something amazing before we go back up. You have now 3 levels of tags in Tube Rank Jeet. The first is high competition tags or high value tags, which is really competitive tags, which are targeted by a lot of videos, but they generate a lot of traffic, which are like the most searched tags for this particular niche. So if you target any of these tags and you rank for it, you can guarantee that you will get a lot of traffic. But they're high competition, so that it's not going to be easy to rank for those. So what Tube Rank Jeet does, or it's a very simple formula. What you need to do is target a couple of high competitive tags, maybe 3-4 medium competition tags, and then when you go to long tail tags, target a lot of long tail tags. And this is a strategy that I teach people inside the Tube Rank Jeet tutorials also. The strategy is this. you begin by ranking for the long tail keywords. People see your video gets the traction, your video gets the views, and it's organically going to go up and up on the long tail keywords first, and then slowly up the medium tail keywords. And if your video is really good, if you've done a good job, it's going to rank for the high value keywords, and you are going to get a ton of traffic. And this is what we have learned. This is the learning that we have got running a number of successful YouTube channels, and we have implemented this strategy in Tube Rank Jeet: the high competition, the medium competition, and the long tail tag strategy. That's what I call it. That's number 2. Thirdly, what you can do is you can upload the videos directly from inside Tube Rank Jeet to YouTube, Vimeo, or Dailymotion. What you can do is just add your accounts, add your YouTube account or your Dailymotion account or your Vimeo account, select the category that your channel is in, and when you're ready to upload, when you finish optimizing, just select the account name from this list and click upload. The video will be directly uploaded to your your YouTube account along with all the optimization. So it saves you the time that you would invest in doing all that manually. And that's not all. In Tube Rank Jeet 3, we've gone the social level too. So you can actually connect your YouTube channels to your social media accounts. You can connect them with Facebook and you can connect them with Twitter, which means that anytime you upload a video to Facebook or to YouTube, all the videos are going to be posted to Facebook too. The videos are going to be posted to Twitter too. So they will bring you traffic from your Facebook page, from your Twitter page, and that's going to help you gain that social angle too. So this is actually Tube Rank Jeet in a very, very brief demo. And of course, you've got uploaded videos too. So any videos that you upload, you can see the report and all. So this is what this software does in a very brief nutshell. And it's designed to be simple, it's designed to be effective, and it's designed to save you a lot of effort. So I've shown you the demo. I'm gonna end the screen share if you want to show me anything specific. If you want me to show you anything specific, I can do that right now.
No, it's cool.
No, it's cool.
It's good.
It's good.
Okay, so I think I've stopped sharing my screen now. I'm back to back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Good.
Now I run I hear myself.
quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Hangouts things. Anyway, so I run a YouTube channel for my reviews, for these reviews, for the interviews and everything. And I'm ranking. I'm always trying to rank in one way or another versus the competition, those who promote your offers. And where I seem to rank really well is on the relay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Awesome.
Where I seem to rank really well is on the right side in the recommended videos section, right? And when I check my analytics, also most of my traffic comes from the suggested videos, about 45%. Another 25% of traffic comes from the actual emails that I send and promote, to my email list. And the rest comes from search traffic, right? So this is where I struggle to rank. The search traffic, I never rank first, always fifth, fourth, and I stick for a while because people engage with my videos and they like them. They do likes, dislikes, whatever they want to do, comment, complain, ask for refunds. I don't know. People on YouTube are crazy. In one way or another, they engage, and that's where I get ranked 4 or 5, 3, 4 or 5. Never seem to get to that really top section. So I'm obviously going to use. I have realistic expectations. I'm going to use Tube Rank Jeet, and I'm going to give myself a nice testing period, to get results with this case study. So what this means,
I'm sure you will get better results than what you've been achieving with your own manual work. I'm 100% sure of that.
So here's what I'm going to do, right? I have some great bonuses for people, but right now, during this call, I have decided that I will add a new bonus, a fresh bonus, a unique custom bonus, basically a ongoing case study. Once people will purchase it, assuming they purchase it through my link and get my bonuses, they will get to my members area. Well, I will keep updating videos weekly or bi-weekly, depending on the results. And I will be uploading my case study of using Tube Rank Jeet in my YouTube channel, which has, it's not big, I have 110,000 views, something small, but something, good for the promotional, industry kind of thing, for the affiliate promotion. So if I'm going to rank higher, I'm going to do an ongoing case study, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So this is going to be one of the bonuses, right? So what do you think, Cyril, about this bonus?
I think this is a great bonus, and it's going to be educational because you're going to learn a lot about YouTube optimization. You're going to have fun with it, and if you share with this, with your people, all this information, they're going to have a shorter cut. They're going to learn more, and they're going to do better on YouTube. Now, YouTube is going to be here to first, to stay. Just like Facebook, just like Google, YouTube is a huge, huge market. And I think if you can learn to rank on YouTube, it's going to get you some amazing results. On that note, I want to show you another one of my channels. You talk about you were talking about views. So let me show you this one. Let me just share my screen once more. This is just to this is not to brag. This is to demonstrate the scale that YouTube can give you. And this is one of my channels. It's done about 62 million views so far. You think that's impressive?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but let me show you something amazing. And this is my mom's channel, and she's like huge. She uses Tube Rank Jeet, by the way, but look at the numbers. Do you see the numbers here?
Yeah,
that's 441 million.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And that's like 1.6 million subscribers.
That's awesome. She's big.
But
She's big.
that's amazing. I can show you something better than that. What do you think of that?
Let's see. I'm excited.
This is my brother's channel, and he's like huge on YouTube too. Look at the numbers, 582 million. So that's the kind of scale that you can achieve on YouTube if you set your mind to it. If you find the right niche, the right optimization, and the right audience, you can kill it on YouTube. My family has done 1.6 million subscribers, 400 plus million views, 500 plus, nearly 600 million views on a single channel. And this is, this product is coming from all the experience, from all that learning. So I can tell you, it's not difficult to be successful on YouTube. You just need to find that right break. You need to find that right mindset. And it's very actually quite simple. And you don't need anything more than Tube Rank Jeet. All we use for our optimization is Tube Rank Jeet. That's all, and it works.
Man, I love it. I love the software. I love the concept. I love what you showed me. I'm having a lot of fun in this interview. Now, I know people are probably wondering, okay, they understand what they're getting and everything. They're probably wondering the prices and the upgrade. So please tell me the price and when it goes live.
Absolutely. This is going to go live on the March 13th at 11 a.m. EST. And for the first 3 hours, I'm going to have a very special early bird. So it's going to sell at $27 only. After 3 hours, it's going to go straight to $37. You're going to have to pay $10 more. So if you want to grab it early, it's going to save you a lot of money. You're gonna pay only $27. And then on the first upsell, I've got the pro version of Tube Rank Jeet, which gives you a lot more. It lets you analyze more videos. It gives you multiple license keys. It gives you some extra features like social posting, and it gives you some extra levels of tags and extra levels of analysis. Basically, just makes Tube Rank Jeet all that better. And you can find that info when you go to that page, the pro page. All that info will be here, what new things you get. That's for $47 during the early bird, and after the early bird, it's going to be for $6-7. So on that, if you miss the early bird, you're going to have to pay $30 more just to grab the first two products. So this was the FE and the OTO one. Now what I've done on this particular funnel, in this particular entire sales thing, Tom, I've added a lot of my valuable YouTube products. Now I'm a YouTube specialist. People know me for YouTube. They call me the YouTube guy. Many people just think that I only make YouTube products, even though I make a lot of products. But people see that the kind of result that I've done on YouTube, it's amazing. The kind of scale that my family has achieved on YouTube, all of us working together, is amazing. So they think of me as somebody who's done a lot of work on YouTube, and I have released a ton of products on YouTube to solve different specific problems. And what I've done is I have given people a great deal on all of my products in this particular funnel. So the second OTO is the agency version. If you need to work for other people, you need the agency version, and agency version lets you work with unlimited channels. So you want to grab that. You have two very amazing OTOs. and I think everyone should grab them. The OTO 3, the first OTO is a combo pack of niche exploit and channel authority builder. Niche exploit is a unique product which actually analyzes any niche for you and answers some very important questions for you, telling you what all the things that you should know about the niche, like how much money people are making, how much work people need to do to produce the videos, how much is the cost incurred on the videos and producing those videos, how many times a week do you need to put up the video, and so many questions like that. There are about 40 questions. So what you do is just put in one keyword for that niche, and niche exploit is going to analyze that entire niche and tell you exactly what you can do to succeed in that niche, and does basically all the research for you, which will tell you whether you should enter that niche or not. So this is something that every YouTube producer should have. Even if they discover their niches, this way they can just get into the customers, they get into the competitors brains and find out why they are so successful or how they are so successful, and find out what they need to do to beat their success or duplicate it. Then I've got something called Channel Authority Builder, and this talks about the authority system. Now, what we've done on YouTube is not just based on the rankings, it's based on authority. On YouTube, to get to the top, you need to have authority, and we have built some multiple authority channels across many niches: English learning, kids rhymes, recipes, all sorts of niches, and we know exactly what it takes to build an authority channel. So what we've done is, in Channel Authority Builder, I have created many interesting things which will help people do all the things that they need to build a high authority channel. It gives them a very good analysis on a daily basis of what people are doing online, the trends online in their niche, and the kind of things they need to change to to really get to the top of that niche. So that's my second product, which is the combo. And the combo product is going to be sold only for $47. If you were to go and buy the two products separately, you're going to be spending more than $190 to get to the same level, because I'm going to give away the pro versions of both software. So the pro version software is going to cost you more than $190 if you buy them outside the sale, because I know people have already invested. I just want to give them this software so that they can really get the value that they deserve from YouTube. So this is a very special product combo. This is the third OTO. And the fourth OTO is also a combination of two of my products. The two products on the fourth OTO is Tube Traffic and Tube Engage Pro. These products are basically all about commenting. Now, I'm sure if you've talked to people about YouTube SEO, about getting traffic from YouTube, sometime or some other time people would have mentioned that what you need to do is comment on other people's channels, comment on other people's videos, and you can drive traffic from them. So these two products basically automate that strategy. It lets you discover what your competitors are doing, grab the leads through comments, and also drive traffic to your channel through comments, and you can subscribe to other people, other channels, things like that. So basically this is an automation pack which automates this entire comment strategy, gets you a lot of traffic. When your channel is new, it gets you the initial traffic that you need to grow your channel and get into the authority system. So that's the second OTO, and again, sorry, the fourth OTO, and again, this is also going for $47. If you were to buy outside this sale, is going to cost you about $167. So these are some really crazy bargains that I've put in, and this is the entire funnel. So anybody who sees this, they're going to find a lot of relevant stuff in there, some things that can help them get a lot of success on YouTube.
Awesome. That's good. That's awesome. Now, the prices, you said 47 on the third one, and how much the fourth one?
47 again.
47 again. Okay, so we're talking over here about a funnel which is low cost throughout the upsells, the entire section. You don't have none of these really expensive upgrades.
No, because I really love Tube Rank Jeet. I don't want to give white labels for it, because I don't want other people to sell this software. It's my best selling product. I know I'm going to sell a lot of it through advertising online, on YouTube or on Facebook, and it's going to get me a lot of organic sales myself. So this time I'm not doing white labels, which are more expensive. Few people buy it, a less number of people buy it, but instead I'm giving away more of better good quality YouTube products which only I have, and I think which are very relevant. So more people are going to pick that up, and of course it's going to maybe make me the same amount of money, if not more, and I won't have to give away white labels of my software.
Awesome, man. Okay, cool, makes sense. Logical to me. So Cyril, look, man, you have a great software. You have a really good software, really impressive, really simple to use. And for anyone who's still watching this at this point, this is going to get you traffic. Bottom line, right? It's not going to guarantee, but it's going to give you an advantage. It's going to give you clarity. As you see, you know, it allows you to actually see what you can do, what you cannot do, competition, potential, all that stuff. And it's a place that you will enjoy. You will enjoy using the software. So for anyone who's interested in this, whether or not you buy through my link for my bonuses and case study, I still recommend it. I still say go ahead and buy it if you're interested. Don't be on the fence. You know, he's got really good pricing. But if you do decide to get it through my link, I'll get you the bonuses. There's going to be a review along with this interview with my opinion and all the other stuff and bonuses and everything. And I guess that's it. We're at the end of this interview. Really, first off, Cyril, it's been a pleasure having you here again. We had a nice chat. We had fun. Always pleasure to talk to you. And before we wrap this up, any final words, any piece of advice, anything?
Right. Tom, it's always a pleasure. You've given me some nice insights across all the different interviews we've done, and we have discussed a lot of interesting stuff. So it's always, it always feels good. But just to say, about the advice thing, I think people are not doing enough on YouTube. I've talked to several marketers. I've talked about what they're doing online, and most of them are either on Facebook. This is kind of a trendy market. People follow a trend, and then everybody just seems to get on board something, and they just try to see if they can make it work for themselves. But that's perfect. That's fine. You should do it. But I'm going to say this: YouTube as a platform has been underutilized. It's got a tremendous amount of potential for you to go out and grab traffic from, and also to make money from it organically. You don't even need to grab anything and drive anything anywhere else. My own business on YouTube is centered around just earning from YouTube, and we're doing pretty well on it. So I would say, whenever even if you see something new and trending happening, maybe it's e-com, maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's advertising, PPC, whatever, fantastic. If you want to go for it, but do look around, see what are the alternatives, what are the avenues that people are underutilizing. And if you can grab hold of that, if you can grab hold of a platform which not everybody is on, not everybody is trying to milk dry, and you can do a consistent good effort on it, I think that can turn into long-term profits. And that's what YouTube is about. The best thing about YouTube, you're not paying them daily for traffic. You're not, anytime you stop paying them, it doesn't mean the traffic just goes away. So if you can build success on YouTube, it's going to last for years. And that's the most wonderful aspect of it. So guys, whether, like you said, whether you buy this product or not, it doesn't matter. You might be able to find something, that you like better. Go ahead and use it. If you can use it even after 1 year, 2 years, like I have maintained Tube Rank Jeet, all power to that. But even if you don't use Tube Rank Jeet, use YouTube, get on YouTube and see what you can do with video marketing. If you need to learn something, learn it, and it can open a new door of opportunity, new avenue of earnings for you. And that I think is very, very good.
Thank you. Good advice, man. I do recommend people the same thing. All right. So I guess we're wrapping this interview up. Thank you so much for coming, and bye-bye, everyone. Bye, Cyril, and bye, everyone who's watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.